Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Southeastern High School in Augusta, Illinois. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, coverage of the Ladies Sons Classic here, here in Augusta. And I'm laughing because I think it was Morrison, Morrison on the far side over there. It was either Morrison or it might have been Mara Morrison, actually. Served one late and hit one of the Central players, and they looked at each other and started laughing. Pretty sure she didn't mean to hit her on purpose, but maybe she did. I don't know. They just started laughing at each other, so obviously they knew each other. So this is Gold Pool. This is the last match of the Gold Pool. Brown County beat West Hancock in the opening match of this Gold Pool, 25-12, 25-17. Match number 2, Central beat Brown County 25-16, 25-20. So what's that all mean? That means if Central beats West Hancock, they are the Gold Pool champions. If West Hancock beats Central, it'll depend on how many sets it takes and so on and so forth. This morning, all the teams finished with a 1-1 record. Payson was the champion because they won one of their matches in 2 sets, which means it took less sets to win their match, and they were the champion. Even though Liberty beat them, Payson beat Rushville Industry in 2. So that's how that worked. Payson was the champion of the silver bracket, which was the third-place teams. The championship bracket, which is the first-place teams from pool play, comes after this. This is the last game of the gold. We'll be moving to the championship round. This is a 2 o'clock game that's starting at 3 o'clock. We're 1 hour behind. First serve for Central is going to be number 5, Claire Houston. And it's on your screen. Left side is Camp Point Central. Right is West Hancock. For me, announcing, West Hancock's on the far end. Camp Point Central's on the near end. Peters is going to set to Fessler, and she's going to get the kill. Tori Fessler gets the first kill of the contest. Claire Houston, excuse me. Gosh, I get those two mixed up all the time. At least I get the last name right, I guess. Gets the first point. And it's 1-0 Panthers on serve, and then a block by Lauren Miller. They may have called in the net as well, but I'm going to give her a block because she did touch it. Houston gets her second point, and that's an ace. 3-0 Camp Point Central. Out, a hitting error. Side out to the Titans. Going back to serve for West Hancock. Going to be number 23, Abby Morrison. I think that's who served that ball earlier. On the attack, cross court and the kill for Lauren Miller. Her first kill, side out. Coming back to serve, Tori Fessler. And an ace for Fessler. Camp Point Central playing some of their best volleyball I've seen of the tournament here today. They're up 5-1 here in set 1 of the third game of the Gold Pool. They're playing West Hancock. Paige Houston dove in front of that. There's a bunch of Houstons playing in this game, folks. And Emma Welsh blasts it off Peterson's arm out of bounds. A kill for Welsh. And coming back to service, Tori Fessler one more time. It is 6-1. Fessler serve. Paige Houston's there. Overpass, feeds the bear, and Emma Welsh is the bear. She gets another kill. Fessler gets another point. It's 7-1, and a timeout on the floor is charged to West Hancock just that quickly here in set number 1. This game being brought to you by the Watering Hole. The Watering Hole in downtown Augusta is open and says good luck all the teams, but especially the Suns in this week's Lady Suns Classic. Stop in for a cold drink Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 1 a.m., with happy hour from 4 to 6 on Monday through Friday. On Saturdays, they're open 1 p.m. to 1 a.m., and Sundays, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. They will be playing, I'm sure right now, the West Prairie Southeastern football game. Also, they'll play a lot of these volleyball games, so if you have a break in between games or something, you want to go up and relax and enjoy some TV and some camaraderie with friends, go up to the Watering Hole, just a couple blocks up the road from here at Southeastern High School. Fessler back to serve again. She served 3 straight. Jaden Clymer sends that over. Now Lauren Miller on the attack, and she gets another kill. 8-1. Lauren Miller gets her second kill. She's got a block and 2 kills. Fessler gets her 4th service point. It's 8-1, and she's back to serve again. Back set to Wieslewski. Welch into the block of Peterson, and it drops. Brianna Peterson gets the block, a side out for the Titans as they trail by 6, 8-2. Wieslewski going back to serve. Paige Wieslewski. Brown is there. It's an overpass, and Peterson takes a bite out of what's sent across the net, and she drives it home. She gets her first kill. That's the first offensive point for the Titans thus far. Beatty is there for the serve receive. Now it's Welsh. Off the block, it's Doug. Pushed across to Paige Houston. She digs it across to Miller. Is ultimately, now it's going to be bumped up by Paige Houston. Now Emma Welsh is going to hit it off the block. Harrell's there. Morrison sets to Houston again. She's going to tip it. Dug by Lauren Miller. It's going to go to to Welsh again. She tips it to Morrison. Jaden Clymer to Paige Houston, and she can't do anything with it as it was far too far outside the pole to bring it back in. A side out, and coming back to serve is going to be Carly Peters. She had 11 service points in the match against Brown County just a few minutes ago. 9-3 is the score. And she's going to get one there on a passing error. Carly Peters ready to serve it again. Let's serve. Harld's there, though. It's tipped across. A rotation, a back row attack, I think. I couldn't really, the hand motion was so quick I couldn't tell what it was. Service point for Peters, 11-3. And a passing error as the setter got hung up and couldn't get there. 12-3. Miller on the attack and the kill. Her 3rd kill. 4th point for Carly Peters. Serve receive has not been a friend for the Titans here in set number 1 thus far. It's a 10-point lead and another ace for Peters. 14-3. Shouldn't say another ace, another point. First ace. That time it's going to go to Houston. It kind of knuckled her right between setting it or digging it, and she kind of hoped it would go out. It did not. 6 points, 2 aces. 15-3. Paige Houston now on the attack. It's blocked, comes across. Brown. Welsh is going to drop it in. Her 3rd kill. 7 straight points for Carly Peters. Substitution coming in, 16-3. Number 6, Madison Hester coming in for the Panthers. Harrell is there. Out to Paige Houston. Brown with the dig. Lauren Miller to Madison Hester. Miller's going to push it across. Peters is going to push it back across. Brown's there. Peters to Miller. Now it's going to come outside to Houston, and it's out. Another hitting error. 8 straight service points for Carly Peters. And the service error finally breaks the serve, 17-4. Harrell going back to serve. Jordan Clymer coming in. Brianna Peterson taking a seat. 17-4. Harrell. I don't know if that was in or not, but Brown thought it was too close to let it go, so she took it. We back set. Good ball movement, sticking with things here, making something work when you weren't really ready for it. Lauren Miller on the attack. It's Duggan up Wazlewski. And they're going to come across and get it. What a job there by Jaden Clymer to get that thing up. That's going to be pushed across by Hester. Now outside to Houston. It's tipped across. Miller gets it. Now Welsh. And she's going to get the kill. Some great skill passing there, or work ethic, I should say. I guess the passing wasn't necessarily the best, but the effort by both those teams on that rally was phenomenal. It's 18-4. Lauren Miller serving now. And a passing error results in another point. It's 19-4. Lauren Miller gets her first point. And that's going to go into the bleachers. An ace for Lauren Miller. 20-4. And another ace, 21-4. Harrell on the serve receive. Morrison sets to Jordan Clymer. Peters now back sets to Hester. Hester's going to get the kill. 22-4. Madison Hester with her first kill of the tournament, I do believe. And into the net, side out. Checking in for Miller is going to be number 18, Berlin Bangert. Lakin Larson checking in to serve, and also checking in is going to be number 7, Laura Henrich checking in. 22-5 here in set number 1. Larson serve, and they were out of rotation. Back to serve now, the libero for Central, Maggie Brown. I would venture a guess, folks, that this looks pretty lopsided here, but set 2 will probably not be the same way, I'm going to guess. I could be wrong. Jordan Clymer gets the kill, side out. 23-6. Paige Houston back to serve now. Hester gets it to Annabella Fessler, who hits it deep and out of play. Houston gets the service point. Only the second one of the match for the Titans. Peters going to send it across. Jordan Clymer's there. Outside it comes to Wazlewski. She hits it deep, out of play. It's 24-7. Set point for Hester and the Panthers is Madison Hester. Comes back to serve. Crossed it goes. Wazlewski gets the dig. It's going to be pushed across by Clymer. Fessler of the Tory variety, and it's going to be blocked by Peters and Fessler, and that's how set number 1 will end. Peters, number 14, Fessler, number 21, getting a block, assist, and it's 25-7 in set number 1 here in the Gold Pool finale game. We'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, right after this.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Get dinner to the table quickly, no matter how busy your day's been. True convection cooking uses a fan to distribute hot air evenly and cook food faster. So dinner is ready when they are. True convection cooking, brought to you by Whirlpool.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm gonna have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I thought about the staff of MDH, they're all good. And you will get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
A lot of people don't realize that you don't have to live with the dizziness day to day, especially concussions as well, that we can treat those things here. Same with pain, you don't have to live with the pain that you're experiencing. We have the ability to help you.
And welcome back here as we get ready for set number 2. As you can see, 25-7 the score in set number 1. Camp Point over West Hancock. Let's give the Panthers the set win. And we'll get ready for set number 2. 8 service points all in a row for Carly Peters and 2 aces, 1 block. Lauren Miller had 3 points, 2 aces, 3 kills, and a block. 4 kills for Emma Welch, 3 points and a ace for Claire Houston. And it's going to be Abby Morrison starting things off, and she's going to get an ace to start off for the Titans. As I said, you can bet that set 2 is probably not going to be like set 1. As we move forward here, it should be a much different contest, and Abby Morrison starts it off just exactly that way. Brown, that's going to be Lauren Miller, hits it deep and out. That's 2-0. Into the net goes the serve, brings it to 2-1. Coming back to serve. Katie Houston was wanting to come in, but not this time. Tori Fessler's coming back to serve for Camp Point. Up 1-0, down 2-1 in set 2. Had a little bit of communication with the official on the scores table. Everything looks to be good. The down judge, so we're going to go. Fessler with the serve, the jump serve to Harrell. Back set to Wejlewski. Wejlewski is going to get the point, the kill, excuse me. Her first. And it's 3-1. Wejlewski back to serve now, the jump serve. Brown is there. Miller's going to tip it across. Paige Houston's there. She's on attack. Partially blocked. Back to Katie Houston. Now to Lauren Miller. And she hits it into the net. Oh, never mind. It went over and down the block, so Miller's going to get the kill. I thought that went on her side, but it went on the other side. My apologies, folks. Now Claire Houston coming in to serve, and it hits the net and bounces back. Hit the very top and bounced across. That makes it 4-2. And Haley Harrell going back to serve for West Hancock. 4-2, West Hancock leads. They're down 1-0 here in the third match of the Gold Pool. Good hustle by Morrison, and it's going to be brought across by Jordan Clymer. Now back set to Houston and into the net. It goes, and another point. Harrell picks up a service point, and it's 5-2. Brown, overpass, knocked down by Clymer. Now it's going to be Annabelle Fessler who had got to that, and then the hit by Clymer is going to go down for a point. Harrell back to serve again, her team up by 4. That hit is out. Lauren Miller back to serve. She had 3 service points and 2 aces in her first service in the first game. Her only service in the first game, I should say. Miller on the attack. Or Peters, excuse me. Miller setting to Peters now. It's off the net. Dug on the backside by Wazlewski. Backside to Jaden. Heads up. The trainer's down here taping an ankle with her back to the, and a hitting error results in a point. Miller has it. And Welsh on the overpass. They feed the bear, and the bear was hungry. Welsh gets her 5th. Miller gets her 5th point. Welsh gets her 5th kill, and it's 6-5. Now low serve. We pushed across by Harrell. Now Annabelle Fessler there. We tipped across. Miller's there. Fessler now going to go to Peters, who hits it into the net. And a side out. 7-5 the score. Lakin Larson going to check in, as in Mara Morrison. Lakin Larson. Welsh tips it deep. Now Paige Houston. Claire Houston. Blocked by Clymer. Out just barely on the deep hit by Peters. Larson gets the point. Peters on the attack, and she'll get the kill. Carly Peters gets the attack and the kill. Side out, it's 8-6. Coming back to serve is going to be number 26, Annabelle Fessler. Jordan Clymer pushed that across. Carly Peters. Paige Houston now. It's going to be blocked by Katie Houston. Dug around. Wazlewski's going to send it across. And Jordan Clymer on an overpass is going to get the kill. Her 3rd. Paige Houston back to serve. 9-6. Emma Welsh, as they call a hitting error, did not get over the net. Point for Paige Houston. And Camp Point wants a timeout. Would not have expected this if you watched set one. That's why you play the games of volleyball. That is for sure. This game is being brought to you by all of our great sponsors, including Barkley Bills Company, a hat brand built on two staples, comfort and style, specializing in snapback trucker-style caps. Check out their selection or consider customs to build your business at barkleybillsco.com. Don't let your hat rack fool you. There's always room for one more Barkley Bills Company hat. BarkleyBillsCompany.com, wishing good luck to all athletes during the Lady Sons Classic. And M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles for everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one. Stop and see the fine folks at 41 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or on the web at www.mmbfurniturinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. Houston's next serve goes across. Katie Houston on the attack. Paige Houston goes to track it down. Harl's going to send it across. Welsh is there. Peters on the attack. Wazlewski there. Now middle it comes to Jordan Clymer. It's blocked by Peters and Welsh. Claire Peters gets the block, and Emma Welsh get the block, and it's a side out. 10-7. And they get it across after chasing it out of bounds, and it comes in, and nobody goes to get it for Camp Point. It's a side out, and Jordan Clymer back to serve now. Annabelle Fessler has it. Now to Tori Fessler off the block, and it's going to fall. Fessler gets the kill. Her second. Side out. Point to the Panthers, and back to serve is going to be Carly Peters. She served one time today, or in this match, her first game, 8 straight points. Wazlewski, and it's going to be problems again as it goes out of bounds. She's got 9. She had 11 in the set in the match against Brown County just a few moments ago. 11-9 is the score. Peters the serve, and it's over the net barely. It's going to be set to Peters, excuse me. Now it's going to be Lauren Miller pushing it across. Peterson. Now on the attack was Wazlewski, and she hits it into the net. It's 11-10. Peters gets point number 10. Serve is deeper this time. Wazlewski's there. Harl. Now it's going to be a free ball coming across. Brown. Outside to Lauren Miller. Off the attack and off the block of Peterson. It falls, and Lauren Miller gets the kill. Her 5th, 11th point for Carly Peters, and we're knotted at 11. Paige Houston on the serve receive. Mara Morrison gets it across. Middle it comes to Tori Fessler. They called in the net. Same as a kill. And Fessler wouldn't have got that returned anyway. So it's a 12-11 lead now. 12 points for Carly Peters. More trouble. Nice bump set. A lot of communication problems here happening for both teams. Coming in to serve is going to be number 23, Abby Morrison, for the West Hancock Titans. Score is tied at 12. Camp Point took their own first lead briefly at 12-11. Now off the block. Morrison's going to do a bump set. Annabelle Fessler's there. Now it's going to go to Miller down the line and in. Great placement by Lauren Miller. Fantastic placement, actually. And coming in to serve is going to be Claire Houston as Lauren Miller picks up her 6th kill. 13-12. Camp Point on top now by 1. Free ball. Houston. Back set to Annabelle Fessler, and it's going to drop. Give her the kill because it would have dropped anyway. 14-12. This set much more competitive. The first set was a 25-7. And now we're going to check rotation, I believe. I think Tori Fessler should have been out or serving. So I think we were like 2 services out of location here. I'm not real sure. Claire Houston served out of rotation. They're going to try to fix it here. I don't know how many points it will affect. So it goes back. Now it's 13-13. Katie Houston. Now Tori Fessler takes a seat because she should have been the one serving. Wazlewski serving now. An overpass. Harrell's there. Comes middle to Peterson. Blocked by Emma Welch. Tipped by Houston. Middle to Welch now. She tips it left side and out. Good thought. And Wazlewski gets an ace. 15-13. West Hancock back on top. And that serve goes out of bounds. Makes it a 15-14 game. Coming in to serve again, and actually where she should have served, is Claire Houston, and she's going to get an ace. Her second. Tipped across. Lauren Miller on the attack and the kill. Her 7th kill. 5th point for Claire Houston. It's Emma Welsh now on the attack. It's blocked. Annabelle Fessler in the net. Going back to serve, tied at 16. Harrell gets the ace. And into the net it goes. Tied at 17. Well, she's going to send it across. And she mishit it a little, but she's going to get the kill. 18-17. Miller coming back to serve now. Walsh gets her 6th kill. Paige Houston is there. Bump set. As the set got way outside the pole even, and Jordan Clymer tried to do something with it. Could not. Miller's going to get the point. A hitting error sends a timeout for West Hancock. This game being brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. Thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center as best of the best in McDonough County. Let their experienced and dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff show you why MDH has been voted best of the best in 2017, 2018, 2019, and again in 2020. 3 convenient locations to serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. Lauren Miller back to serve again. She's got unofficially 6 service points, 2 aces, 7 kills, and a block. Her serve goes off Harrell. Now it's going to be Wazlewski. No, Jaden Clymer, a couple of attacks, and they couldn't gather it back up. Side out is going to go to the Titans, and Lakin Larson going to check in, as in Mara Morrison, but Larson's going to check in to serve. Larson spelling Bianca Hill today for the Titans. Middle to Annabelle Fessler. Harrell on the second. Paige Houston's going to send it across. It hits the ceiling, so it's a side out. Still some confusion for Camp Point on who's serving and where's everybody's at, but Brown is the server. It's tipped by Jordan Clymer, and a kill. 20-19. Paige Houston going back to serve. That's 4 kills for Jordan Clymer. And Camp Point was in a rotation violation, so it'll be a point for Houston. And we're knotted at 20 now. (2020). If hindsight was. Miller is going to set to Peters. She's going to tip it across. It's Doug. Jordan Clymer gets it across. Claire Houston's there. There's Peters on the attack. So come outside. Wazlewski is going to get it across to Brown. Middle is going to go to Fessler. It's blocked by Clymer. Now it's going to go outside to Wazlewski. And she's going to get the kill. Paige Houston gets another point. It's her 4th. And it is 22. (22-20), and now they're checking the book again. There's been a lot of confusion here in this set for whatever the reason. 20, it's 21. I thought it was 21, but the scoreboard had 22. They checked that, so we'll go back to 21. Peters with the attack. Larson with the set. He's going to come across deep and out. Wazlewski trying to just touch the back line with it. Missed it. We're tied at 21. Katie Houston replacing Claire Houston. Annabelle Fessler now serving. Harrell takes it. And tipping it across was Mara Morrison. She's going to get the kill. And it's 22-21. Out to Peters. It's blocked by Peterson. Excuse me, that was Houston on the attack over there. That one's out. Brianna Peterson sends one deep and out. We're tied at 22. This is much more how I expected this match to go, in all honesty, folks. The first set was just kind of a fluke. Houston takes it. Larson, excuse me. Now it's going to go out to Lauren Miller, who drives it home across court. And Central takes the lead, 23-22. Peters back to serve. Hulett serve is an ace. Set and match point for the Panthers. Deep. And it's an ace. Unofficially 15 service points for Carly Peters. And that's how it ends, 25-22. So Central is the gold pool champions, 25-7, 25-22 here at Southeastern High School. They took the lead after tying it at 22. They took it and never gave it back. And that's how this one ends. We'll tell you the stats first for West Hancock in the loss. 4 points for Paige Houston, 1 point for Lakin Larson, 3 points and a kill for Haley Harrell, 3 points and an ace. 3 points and an ace for Paige Wieslewski and 2 kills. Brianna Peterson had a kill and a block. Abby Morrison had a block for a point and an ace. Mara Morrison had 1 kill. Jordan Clymer had 4 kills. For the gold pool champions, Camp Point Central, the Panthers had Lauren Miller with 6 service points, including 2 aces, 7 kills, and a block. Claire Houston had 6 points, which included 2 aces. Madison Hester had a kill and a point. Carly Peters in this match had 15 points, 3 aces, 1 kill, and 2 blocks. Tori Fessler had 4 points, an ace, and 3 kills and a block. Annabelle Fessler had 1 kill, and Emma Welch had 6 kills and a block for the Camp Point Central Panthers. That's how this one's going to end. Camp Point Central, congratulations. You are the gold pool champions. It's time for the championship bracket now, and a big one coming up here. This is one a lot of people wanted to see. Besides Brown County and Illini West, these 3 teams are going to be a lot of fun to watch in this championship bracket. The first game is going to be Southeastern and Illini West, and then it's going to be Southeastern and Unity. Then it's going to be Illini West and Unity, and then Southeastern and Unity to end things. So if Southeastern wins, we won't know who the champion is until the final game. If Illini West wins, we might know who the champion is in game 2 of pool play. We're just going to have to find out. But this is going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you come back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, for the championship round. 3 more matches left here from the Lady Suns Classic. We'll be back in just a little bit.